Welcome to Computing Fundamentals Tutorials. So in this video we are going to learn on how to insert the table in Microsoft Word. So firstly we'll start by creating our blank Word document. I'll click here on search and I'll type Word, and here's our Word application. I'll click from there, right? Still loading. So from here you can create a blank Word document, or you can use any of these templates. It will depend on what you want to create. For instance, if you want to create a CV, you can use this template to create a CV. There are more templates that you can use depending on your requirements. For now, you're just going to create a blank document, and I'll click here, right? And then the blank document will be created here. We can save our blank document. We'll go to file, then you can go to save, browse, then you can save it on our desktop. Then you can just give it a name here, document 1, leave it as it is. And then here's the type. You don't have to change this one. It's a type by default, say Word document, because you are saving a Word document. And then you can say save. So the document now is saved. You can see now the name is on top. So now what do we need to do? We need to create our table. You can go to insert. So when you are on the insert from the menu, you will see where it says table. Then you see this smaller icon here pointing down, means there are still more options that you can still use. So when you click there, you'll get the options that you can use, the available options that you can use to create a table. The first one is this one. So when you create a table here, you just move your pointer on the boxes. So when you move from left to right, you add in the columns, right? So when you move from top to bottom, you add in the rows. So with this one, when we click on it, from here you need to define the number of columns you need, and then you need to define the number of rows you need. And then from there you say okay, the table will be created. And then the last one here, you can draw a table. So when you select here, you'll see your pointer will change. You can see now my pointer has changed to the pen like icon. So when you hold the left key on your mouse, you can draw a box of the table there. And then from there, if you want to have 2 columns, you can just divide like this. And then when you want to have 2 rows, you can divide like this, because the rows are starting from left to right and the columns are starting from top to bottom. So now we have the first column, then we have the second column, and then we have first row and the second row, right? So I'm going to delete that. To delete that is very simple. You can just come here, you make sure that you click on this box here, the whole table will be selected, and then from there you can go to delete. You click delete and then say delete table, then the table is gone. So let's just try the other way of inserting this table, like the first one. When you select the first column, it will insert the table with the 1 row and 1 column. You can see here on top, when I select this box, it says 1 times 1 table. So when I move to the left, it says 2 times 1. It means it's a table with the 2 columns and 1 row. Then when I go down, it says 2 times 2 is a table with the 2 columns and 2 rows. Then if I click here with the left key on the mouse, the table will be inserted, right? The table will be inserted there. Then we can also remove our table. You can see our table has two rows and the 2 columns. This is the first column, this is the second column, and then this is the first row, and then this is the second row. This is the second row. You can delete it by coming here, then go into the delete and delete table. Then let's just try the last one here. You go click here, then from there you select here insert, and from here I can say I need 2 columns and then 2 rows. You can say 2 by 2. Then from there I can say okay, the table is inserted. Say 2 columns, this is the first one and the second one, and the 2 rows, this is the first one, this is the second one, right? And then you can just click here to remove the table. Thank you for watching us. This is how you insert the table in the Microsoft Word. So if you like this video, you can subscribe, and you can also click the like button below. Thank you.